Right now at 4 o'clock, ICE at the airport, agents on the ground across the country as some travelers are facing hours-long security wait times still. We'll talk about what you can expect here locally if you've got flight plans. Also, how North Texas police made a major bust targeting stolen video games. And we just got an update on that deadly collision on the runway at LaGuardia Airport in New York. What investigators are looking at right now. Thanks for joining us here on this Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock. I'm Jason Wheeler. Travelers at DFW and Love Field are breezing through security. That's the good news. The bad news, it is a very different story at airports all across the country still. TSA staffing shortages are still causing major slowdowns, and now ICE agents have been sent in to assist in at least 14 airports, including Houston's Hobby and Bush Intercontinental Airports. Also, New Orleans and JFK in New York. Scoop Jefferson is live at DFW Airport this afternoon with details. And Scoop, we've been seeing these horrendous lines snaking through airports across the country. A much different story, at least so far, here in North Texas.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Well, travelers here at DFW are experiencing very little delays due to the TSA staffing shortages. Like you mentioned, across the country, it is a nightmare at some of the other major airports. This is the biggest crowd that we've had here at DFW all day. It's basically been just a 2-minute wait. Right now, we're up to a 14-minute wait at this security checkpoint. But as you mentioned, at other major airports across the country, it's a much different story. The White House deploying ICE agents to about 14 airports nationwide, including Houston's Bush Intercontinental, Atlanta, Chicago, and all 3 New York City airports, while long lines have been stretching there for hours. Now, these are airports that people from North Texas use almost every day. The staffing shortage is tied to the ongoing partial government shutdown, with thousands of TSA officers calling out nationwide. Some airports seeing staffing levels drop 30 to 40%, creating major slowdowns. ICE agents now stepping in, not to screen bags, but to help with crowd control, check IDs, and manage the long lines that we're seeing, so TSA officers can stay focused on screening. One passenger told me why he drove to DFW after what he experienced in Houston.
The lines, they were out to the street. I never seen something. It was like, imagine this part of the lines. First floor, lines, and then outside.
Again, no ICE agents here at DFW, but at other major airports around the country. And the government has made it very clear that that list of airports where they're using ICE agents is subject to change. What they're telling all passengers, no matter what airport you use, arrive early and plan for delays just in case. Reporting live at DFW Airport. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Scoop, some good advice there. A quick reminder, as that partial government shutdown continues to drag on, airports all around the country are stepping up to help federal workers who are not getting paychecks. Love Field is one of those. They are asking for donations there, like toiletries, non-perishable foods, and gas cards. For all the details on how you can help, just check out Love Field's website, or you can head over to our website, WFAA.com. The family of Nancy Guthrie is asking for renewed attention on her case. Guthrie's been missing now since January 31st. Today's Show co-host Savannah Guthrie is presumed, the mother of Today's show host Savannah Guthrie is presumed to have been kidnapped from her home. The family now asking people in the larger Tucson community to search their memories, their photos, or any other information that might be relevant to this case, no matter how small they think that detail may be. Guthrie says she is planning to return to the Today Show eventually, but is currently focused on her family. The U.S. Supreme Court has declined to hear the case of a Texas social media personality, Priscilla Villarreal, known as La Gorda Loca Villarreal, is a Laredo resident. She was arrested in 2017 after contacting a police officer to confirm the identities of a suicide and car accident victim and then sharing what she learned. She claimed that officials used an obscure state law banning the solicitation of information from public employees for personal gain. The charges were dropped, but Villarreal sued, saying that her First Amendment rights had been violated as a citizen journalist. The High Court's decision, though, means that her lawsuit against Laredo officials will not be moving forward. Supporters say they will continue to fight to protect free speech rights. All right, let's turn our focus to weather right now because, wow, what a relief today was stepping out there. It was a whole different world than when we walked outside yesterday.
Yes, yesterday it was just so hot. We got into the mid-90s, 95 degrees. We broke a record. Today, though, we had the cold front that came through this morning. Made a world of difference.
It was like, summer got here way too fast, and then we stepped right back into spring again.
Yes, and we do have some more spring temperatures in the forecast, but we still have some of those summer ones in there too. So we've got a little something for everyone. Right now, though, you can see this is our downtown Dallas camera. Temperatures are in the upper 70s. We do have lots of sunshine, and the wind, it's pretty light right now. We're only at 75 degrees in Fort Worth, 74 in Denton, 73 degrees in Decatur, but 81 in Corsicana, 82 degrees right now in Tyler. Satellite and radar showing that we've had plenty of sunshine today. Of course, some clouds here and there, but as we go throughout the rest of this evening, we're going to stay very quiet. Skies will stay mostly clear this evening. Eventually overnight tonight, we will see clouds increase, so skies become partly cloudy. We're dropping down into the low 70s by about 9 o'clock. By 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, temperatures dropping down into the upper 50s. We're going to have a light east wind during that time. It's going to be a very pleasant start to your Tuesday. But tomorrow afternoon does look significantly warmer. We're going to talk about how hot it's going to get and how long the hotter temperatures will last this time around, coming up in just a little bit. Jason.
All right, Cassie, we'll see you again here in just a few minutes. The city of Dallas started removing its decorative crosswalks today, including rainbow-colored ones, following a new state mandate here in Texas. We shared this video that you're watching right now on our social media earlier today. A city memorandum says the removals will affect 30 crosswalks in all, and the installation of state-compliant crosswalks is expected to be completed by April 28th. These crosswalks celebrated a variety of things, including Black Lives Matter and the Dallas LGBTQ community, but Governor Abbott calls these a distraction for drivers. The move removing them has sparked protests, with activists and local churches pushing back on the idea, saying that those crosswalks were privately funded and that they were city approved too. The city's Office of Arts and Culture, though, says it is now exploring other ways to celebrate neighborhood identities, hosting 3 engagement sessions in April to hear from residents. We're going to have a full report on this coming up in just a little while at 5 o'clock. North Texas police are celebrating a major bust, recovering $42,000 in cash and more than $100,000 in stolen video game electronics and accessories in what they are calling Operation Mario Kart. WFAA has received some new photos from the bust. You're looking at those right now. The Plano Police Department says the investigation started back in December of 2025 with a small theft, but quickly expanded into a multi-agency operation. They got help from Nintendo of America and loss prevention teams from Walmart, Target, and Kroger by the time this was all said and done. A search warrant in Irving led to the recovery of the cash and the stolen items. The suspect, they say, is accused of buying and reselling the goods and is now in custody. Just getting started on this Monday afternoon. Still to come, another South Dallas staple is making it a mission to highlight women entrepreneurs who are taking DFW by storm. We'll get into that. Also, a meteor shoots across the sky and into a Houston woman's home. And she explains the moment that happened. Very unusual there. And we just got an update on that deadly collision at LaGuardia Airport. Coming up later in the hour here, what we are learning about the pilots who lost their lives.